Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for tuning into a video. I do hope you guys like what you see, and if you do, make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video, and comment down below. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for tuning into another video. Hey, what's up? We are here with a makeup tutorial today. So I don't know what I'm doing today. I'm just going with what I feel. So let's just jump right into this video and see what we come up with. Okay, so I'm going to be using my little highlighter palette to use as like my mirror. So if you see me looking at something, it's the mirror. I'm gonna take my Eyebrow in the color Brown Black by Kosas, and I am gonna use that to kind of like fill in some of the places in my brows. So I did this technique yesterday. I don't know how I really feel about it. I'm just trying out different techniques because I'm kind of in a place right now where I'm a little bit kind of like stagnant with my makeup because I haven't been wearing makeup a whole ton. Like I wear makeup on the weekends if I'm going somewhere or doing something, but that's usually about it. And then sometimes I do have moments where I just don't feel like doing my makeup because I don't feel like taking it back off when I get home. And so I feel like I'm a little bit rusty when it comes to doing my makeup. So I'm just trying to find like new ways and new techniques to kind of like do my makeup. And also too, I have come to realize that right now, because I'm still in the process of trying to brighten up my dark marks and stuff, that I do not need to be wearing skin tint, because while I do think one of my skin tints can be buildable, I feel like skin tint is meant to mimic skin, obvious the name skin tint. And so I've been kind of like not really liking my makeup lately, and I couldn't figure out why I don't like my makeup. And then I thought about it and I'm like, because girl, you're using skin tints, you're not using a foundation. And so I'm gonna have to start back, which I don't have a problem with wearing foundation. I just, at the time when I first started using skin tint, my skin wasn't acting up, so I fell in love with skin tint because I'm like, I'd rather use this product over using something heavy, unless I'm like going to an event or I'm doing something where I need to be made up. And so I just kind of started using skin tints and fell in love with it. And I just got to a point where I had to remind myself that you know, I am not in a place to be wearing skin tint right now, and that's okay. So I am going to dabble in one of my older foundations, and it's probably old, but I don't think they sell it anymore, and it's the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop, or it's the NYX foundation. So I was saying that I feel like this brow always comes out perfect because this brow is my trouble brow, and this one, I have like a pimple right there, and so it's being weird and it kind of hurts, so it's not feeling it like I needed to right now. But I'm gonna just go ahead and like carve out underneath my brows with the Fenty Beauty concealer in the shade 360. So while I let that dry down for a little bit, I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Power Grip Primer to prime the skin. Skincare is already done. So I'm gonna go in and blend out the concealer with the Morphe M173 brush. And I'm actually probably gonna go out and pick up another one of these today because I forgot why I had purchased this brush. and it was for concealer, and so I just want to have like a few backup because once I find a brush that I like to use it a lot, so I need to get multiple. And they're on sale, I think, for $4. So I need to go and get my hands on some. So occasionally you will see me looking straight ahead, and then you'll be seeing me look at this. I have a mirror right here behind me. Obviously, it's a little bit further away from me, so I need this for close-ups. And then sometimes, like I said, you might see me looking straight ahead. That's what I'm looking at for anybody that will be curious to know. So the last time I did my makeup, I made the mistake of not blending out my concealer right here, and it was tearing up my nerve when I was doing my makeup. So I always have to make sure I remember to blend that out, because we all need to be looking crazy out here. So I like to let the concealer dry down a little bit because it will give more of a full coverage look, and so that's what we want to go for, because for one, I need to clean my brows up. It's a little bit hairy up under there, so I need to make sure I take care of that. So I'm going to take a little bit more and put it on my lid to use as a base, and I'm going to try to let that sit for a little bit, and then I'm going to blend it out using the same brush, and then I am going to set it because I'm going to start with my eyes first. So I'm going to go back over my brow, the problem one at least, because this one looks fine. It's just this one. So I feel like it looks a little bit better, so I'm gonna leave it alone before I mess it up. And I am going to use my Morphe eyeshadow palette. This is the Day Slayer 15D. I don't know if they still sell this, but I'm pretty sure they do because, I mean, it's Morphe. So it pretty much has like a lot of, let's see, it has a lot of like brown tone shades. So I'm gonna go in with that palette. So I'm gonna take a fluffy crease brush, and I am going to go in the shade Editor. It's more of a lighter color brown. And I'm just going to go over like my crease and a little above my crease. So I did that kind of like 2 times each. I'm gonna do one more on both eye to kind of like make sure it's to my liking before I go in with a darker shade. And so now I'm gonna take like a more tapered crease brush, and then I'm gonna go in the crease and do like a darker brown shade. So I'm gonna have to go in with like a dirty brush because it's given I need to buy more of these like tapered blending brushes. I am going to take the shade, let's do Epic, and if I feel like it's not dark enough, I'm gonna go in with the shade Desert. So it is given I'm probably gonna have to go in with the shade Desert because it's not as dark as I want it to be. So yes, now I'm gonna go in the shade Desert, and I'm gonna just use that same brush. And then I'm also gonna like kind of go in right here on the end, so it'll kind of give the illusion of a smoky eye, I guess. So I don't know why, but I'm like experiencing creasing on the inner parts of my eyelid. It did that yesterday. I'm not sure why. So I'm gonna go back with my brush that I use for my concealer. And then I'm going to do like a lighter shade. I'm gonna use the shade Natural. No, I don't want like this brush. Let me get another brush. I'm gonna take the shade Natural and put that on my lid. And then I'm gonna take this tapered brush again and kind of try to blend out that darker shade a little bit better. And then I'm gonna take my other brush that I used, if I could find it. Oh, I'm gonna take my other brush and kind of like just go over that. Not really, like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing whatever my mind tells me to do. Let's do, I don't know yet. I'm gonna come back to that because I think I want to do something on my eyelid, but we're gonna move on to skin. No, we're going to, let's apply mascara. I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal Panorama Voluminous mascara in the shade, I want to say it is in the shade Black Brown. So I'm probably gonna wear like some glasses today, so I might not really do too much on the eyes just because it's gonna be pointless. So not that I might not need it today, but I'm gonna use it anyway. I'm gonna go in with my One Size Oil Sucker Mattifying Primer, but I'm just only gonna place it on the areas that need it, which is the T-zone areas. So I'm gonna allow that to sit for a little bit, and I'm gonna go in with my NYX Born to Glow foundation in the shade Mahogany. Favorite. I really love this foundation. I don't know how many times I have to say it, but I don't know, it's something about this foundation that anytime I look at pictures of myself wearing this foundation, I'm like in love. So I really love this foundation a lot. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the foundation. I'm just gonna put some on the back of my hand and just apply it as needed in the areas I want it to go. When you have like your natural hair out, you don't want to mess it up too much because it's natural. So I'm just gonna go in and kind of like tap it in, because I want to try to keep as much coverage as I can. This brush is a little bit softer than what I want to use, but I have other foundation brushes, I just don't really like them as much. And then the ones I do like, they're dirty. So I want to say you can order this foundation on Amazon. I don't think they sell it in stores anymore, but I think Amazon has it. So I believe when I link everything below, I should be able to pull it up on Amazon. So I'm gonna put some more on the back of my hand, and I am going to carve out my brows at the top using the foundation. And then I'm gonna just kind of like blend that out just a little bit with the brush. And then go in with a little bit to cover the forehead. And then whatever is left, I'm just gonna use that to kind of go over any areas I feel like need or could benefit from having a little extra coverage. So now that we got that out of the way, concealers I'm going to use. I haven't used my other concealers in a while. So I was trying to debate on whether or not I wanted to go in with my Born This Way multi-use concealer, or if I wanted to do the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin. And I've really been loving this concealer, so I think I'm gonna go in using the Danessa Myricks. And so another recent thing I've seen someone do is take the lighter shade of concealer and put it on the inner corner and the outer part, and then go in the middle using your darker tone. Which I tried it yesterday and I liked it. It wasn't bad. It also cuts down the time of having to do one base first and then do the other. I really liked that aspect of it. I'm already loving my foundation. My only critique about this concealer is I feel like you got to use it to get it to come out. Like, you got to go in. Like, enough come out of it. I'm not gonna say that. Enough comes out. I guess I'm used to, like, the other concealers having a lot of product come out of it when you are applying it. So I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit, and I'm going to do I want to do that? So now I'm gonna do the By Mario Shape and Stick in the shade Dark. I may have put more on one side, so I'm gonna go in with the Say Do blush in the shade Chili. Not gonna really do a lot, so I'm gonna take this little beauty blender and see what it does. Didn't really do anything, I don't think. If anything, it's picking up my foundation. I'm gonna leave it alone before I mess up my makeup. So we're gonna keep moving. I'm gonna go back in using that same brush I was using on my lid, the M173 Morphe brush, and I am going to go in so before I like blend out my contour, I'm going to go ahead and like set under the eyes. So I'm gonna just let whatever excess sit there, and I'm gonna go in and like blend out my contour. It's powder everywhere. Like I love this foundation, I really do. But hold on, it's taken away from my contour. I mean my highlight up here a little bit. So now I am going to kind of like sculpt it a little bit and just applying whatever is left over in the other areas. I do need to set that. And then I am going to blend out the contour using the medium dark by Mario SoftSculpt Transforming Skin Protector. So this has like a bronzing color, highlighter, blush, whatever, but I kind of just stay more to the the contour shade. Yep, this is why I wasn't liking my makeup, because I was using skin tint and it wasn't giving what I needed it to give right now. Like I don't have skin tint skin right now, so like my contour wasn't picking up because it was like looking like it was just blending in too much. It wasn't really picking up on the skin tint. So I know usually people use like a smaller brush, but I'm gonna make it work. So now I am going to basically dust off, like go over the rest of my skin with my translucent powder, the one size. I don't know if I said that's what I was using. I feel like I want to fix this contour over here a little bit. So before I go in with blush, I'm going to spray my face with some Charlotte Tilbury first, let that sit, and then I'm going to start on blush. So I'm going to take my Milani blush and I am going to use the shade Dolce Pink. I really love this this blush. So I think I'm going to add some to my lid, just a little bit. Never did it before, but I'm gonna try it and see how it looks. And then I'm just gonna take this highlighter, and this is by Flesh in the shade Rise, and then I'm just gonna use that and put it in the corners right here, and then just add a little bit right there, and that's it. So I'm gonna spray my face again, and then I'm gonna finish off using my One Size spray. We are going to move on to the lips now. I did this lip look that I thought was cute, so I'm gonna redo it today. So I started using the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip liner in Malt. And then I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in the shade Guava. And then I'm also going to use Anastasia again in the shade Cotton Candy. So Guava is like a pale pink and Cotton Candy is like a baby pink. And together, it'll just create this cute look. But I need to get a little bit off, and then I'm gonna go in with the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Yummy Gloss in the shade Sugar Poppy. And then this is just like a bubblegum pink color as well, but comes off more translucent than anything. So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in another video.